exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. One more time. Take a deep inhale and exhale. हे प्रभु, हे ईश्वर, हे परमपिता, आज की सुबह के लिए धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ ईश्वर। मैं आज की सुबह जीवित हूँ। मैंने आज आंखें खोली हैं। मैंने इस जीवन को देखा है। सचमुच मेरे जीवन में एक और जादू भरी सुबह देने के लिए धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। हे प्रभु, हे ईश्वर, हे परमपिता, मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ। मुझे यह जादू भरी सुबह, एक और दिन, एक नया दिन सौगात के रूप में आपने दिया है। मैं सचमुच कृतज्ञ हूँ मेरे माता और पिता की, जिन्होंने मुझे जन्म दिया, पाल पोस कर बड़ा किया। मेरे माता और पिता को प्रणाम। दिल की गहराइयों से मेरे माता और पिता को धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। मैं बेहद कृतज्ञ हूँ समूचे ब्रह्मांड की, धरती माँ की, आकाश पिता की, जल देव, अग्नि देव और वायु देव की, क्योंकि उन्होंने मेरे शरीर का निर्माण किया है। मुझे सचमुच एक स्वस्थ, सभी अंगों से परिपूर्ण शरीर दिया है। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मेरे शरीर के उपहार के लिए, मेरे प्रत्येक अंग के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मैं दिल से कृतज्ञ हूँ। आपने मुझे शरीर के साथ स्वास्थ्य का भी उपहार दिया है। यह स्वास्थ्य का उपहार जो हर पल मुझे जीवित रखता है। मेरे स्वास्थ्य के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। हे संपूर्ण ब्रह्मांड, मैं सच में कृतज्ञ हूँ। आपने मेरे जीवन जीने की सारी व्यवस्थाएं इस ब्रह्मांड में मेरे आने से पहले ही कर दी। पर्याप्त मात्रा में भोजन, पानी और जाने किन किन सुविधाओं को आपने सौगात के रूप में मेरे लिए पहले से बना दिया। मेरी हर आवश्यकता को पूर्ति करने के लिए धरती माँ को, आकाश पिता को, जल देव, अग्नि देव, वायु देव को दिल की गहराइयों से धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। सचमुच धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। हे प्रभु, हे परमपिता, हे मेरे मालिक, यह शरीर और आत्मा आपकी दी हुई है। आप इसके मालिक हैं। फिर भी इस शरीर से और इस आत्मा से जाने कितने ही कार्य मैंने किए हैं। हे प्रभु, हे परमपिता, आपने मुझे कई सारी अनुपम सौगातें दी। सबका धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। हे ईश्वर, हे मेरे मालिक, आपने मुझे इतनी सारी सुख सुविधाओं के अलावा एक और सुविधा दी, जिससे मैं जो भी जरूरत चाहूं उसे पूरा कर लेती हूँ। वो है धन का उपहार। सचमुच मुझे अब तक जो भी धन दिया गया, उस धन के उपहार के लिए धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। हे करुणानिधान, हे मेरे मालिक, आपने मेरे जीवन में प्रेम भरने के लिए, मुझे प्यार करने और प्यार कराने के लिए रिश्ते, नाते और परिवार दिए हैं। सचमुच प्रभु, मुझे यह परिवार देने के लिए, मुझे मित्र, साथी, सखा देने के लिए आपको दिल से धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद। मैं बहुत बहुत कृतज्ञ हूँ भगवान। हे मेरे मालिक, हे करुणानिधान, आप बेहद दयालु हैं। मैंने इस शरीर और आत्मा से कई अपराध किए हैं, फिर भी आपने मुझे अपना कहने और अपने बनाने वाले लोगों को साथ दिया। इस जीवन में मुझे कई लोगों का साथ दिया। जाने अनजाने मैं उन्हें अपनी कृतज्ञता, अपना धन्यवाद भी नहीं लौटा पाता, फिर भी सतत रूप से वो मेरे लिए कार्यशील है। हे मेरे मालिक, मुझे जीवन में इतने लोगों का साथ देने के लिए, अपने लोग देने के लिए, अपना परिवार देने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। मेरे पास सच में परिवार है, रिश्ते हैं, नाते हैं, मेरे दोस्त सखा हैं। हे प्रभु, मैं सचमुच कृतज्ञ हूं, मैं बेहद खुश हूं कि मैं और मेरे सभी साथी 21 दिनों से ज्यादा तक इस कृतज्ञता के सुमार्ग पर चलते जा रहे हैं। हम अपने जीवन को और बेहतर बनाने की कोशिश करते जा रहे हैं, और इसी से हम यह समझ पाए हैं कि यह जीवन हमारे लिए कितना महत्वपूर्ण है। इस प्यारे जीवन के लिए और इस जीवन में कृतज्ञता के मार्ग को हमें दिखाने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे करुणा निधान, हे मेरे मालिक, मैं और मेरे सभी साथी इसी तरह कृतज्ञता के मार्ग पर चलते रहें, हमेशा रोशन रहें। ये जीवन जो आपने खुश रहने और आनंद करने के लिए दिया है, ये सुख सुविधाएं सौगात जो आपने हमें आनंद के लिए दी है, इसका लाभ उठाते रहें, प्यार से भरे रहें, प्यार से परिपूर्ण रहें और प्रेम ही फैलाते रहें। हम जहां भी जाएं वहां बेहद खुश रहें और खुशियां बिखेरते रहें। यही मेरे लिए और मेरे सभी साथियों के लिए प्रार्थना है। हम सभी के सुमार्ग पर चलने के, कृतज्ञता के मार्ग पर चलने के बेहतरीन परिणाम के लिए धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू जी। Just rub your palms together, अपने हाथों को रब करें। दोनों हाथों से आंखों को ढक लें। बंद आंखों से सफेद प्रकाश को देखें। फील द व्हाइट लाइट। धीरे धीरे खुद को आशीर्वाद दें। दोनों हाथों को सर पे ले जाएं और बोलें, मैं सचमुच सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ, मैं सचमुच सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ, मैं असीम शक्तियों से परिपूर्ण सर्वशक्तिमान हूँ। धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। दोनों हाथों को सामने रखते हुए खोलें और उस परम पिता का नाम लेते हुए कहें, हे प्यारे प्रभु, आपने मेरी रचना की, सचमुच मुझे इतना प्यारा बनाने के लिए आपको धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद। हे मेरे मालिक, हे करुणा निधान, हे परमपिता, मेरे जैसा कोई दूजा आपने ना रचा। मुझे इतना अद्भुत बनाने के लिए, मुझे मेरी इतनी अनुपम रचना करने के लिए आपको शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया, शुक्रिया। यस, I am invincible. I am an invincible. I am an invincible. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dear universe. Yes, I am the best. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the day. Thank you for today's beautiful day. Thank you for the best day. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, dear universe. I'm cash rich. I'm beautiful. I'm strong. I can do everything. I'm really fulfilled with happiness. I am fulfilled with love. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, to join the session. Let's start a beautiful day with a beautiful chapter. हाँ जी, अपने अपने चेहरे ऑन कर दीजिए, दिखा दीजिए। हैप्पी मॉर्निंग, डिवाइन मॉर्निंग, हेल्दी मॉर्निंग, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन मॉर्निंग। सब कुछ सब कुछ बहुत बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है हमारी जिंदगी में। जैसा भी चल रहा है बहुत ही अच्छा चल रहा है और हम बहुत आगे की ओर जा रहे हैं। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस रियली टू एवरीवन कि हम लोग आगे 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 बढ़ते जा रहे हैं। कोई कुछ शेयर करना चाहता है तो बता दीजिए और हम शुक्र
So, well, friends, thank you to the universe for showing us a new day. Thank you for the air. Thank you for the water. Thank you for the food. Thank you for keeping us alive. So we enter day 7. That is converting negativity to positivity, magical. So we all have some negative situations in our life, which sometimes remain in our life almost throughout for years together. And if we look that because of that negative situation, we have received many blessings, and we ignore those blessings throughout our life. And if we just be grateful for those negative situations, our life will get transformed.
Day 7, the magical way out of negativity.
The author has shown us a door from which light is coming. From darkness, from one corner, some light is coming. And this light is in an area of where there is darkness, that light brings positivity. In our life also, we need to let light come in the form of positivity. And as we move every day, we have to be thankful.
A thankful person is thankful under all circumstances. Baha'u'llah, 19th century Persian founder of the Baha'i faith.
Whether it's a relationship in turmoil, financial pressure, a lack of health or problems in a job, negative situations arise because of a lack of gratitude over a long period of time. If we are not grateful for each thing in our lives, we are unintentionally taking those things for granted. Taking things for granted is a major cause of negativity, because when we take things for granted, we are not giving thanks in return, and we stop the magic happening in our life. Just as giving thanks to others will always lead to our life magically increasing, so must taking things for granted always lead to our life decreasing. Are you grateful for your health when it's good? Or do you only notice your health when your body gets sick or hurts? Are you grateful for your job every day? Or do you only value your job when you hear there will be cutbacks? Are you grateful for your pay or salary every single time you receive it? Or do you take your pay or salary for granted? Are you grateful for your loved ones when everything is running smoothly? Or do you only talk to others about your loved ones when there are problems? Are you grateful when your car is working well? Or do you only think of your car when it breaks down? Are you grateful to be alive each day? Or do you take your life for granted? Taking things for granted results in complaining, negative thoughts and words. So when you complain, by the law of attraction, you must bring more things into your life to complain about. If you're complaining about the weather, the traffic, your boss, your spouse, your family, a friend, a stranger, or waiting in lines, bills, the economy, the cost of something, or the service of a company, you are not being grateful. And you're pushing your dream life further away with every complaint. Now you understand that complaining, negative thoughts and words, and taking things for granted stops the good things in your life. Now you understand that when something goes very wrong, you have unintentionally not been grateful enough. It's impossible to be negative when you're grateful. It's impossible to criticize and blame when you're grateful. It's impossible to feel sad or have any negative feeling when you're grateful. And the best news is that if you have any negative situations in your life currently, It won't take a long period of time to transform them with gratitude. The negative situations will disappear in a puff of smoke, just like magic. First, as difficult as it may be, you have to look for things to be grateful for in the negative situation. No matter how bad things are, you can always find something to be grateful for, especially when you know that your gratitude will magically transform every negative circumstance. Walt Disney, who knew about the true magic of life, showed us how to do this in his movie Pollyanna. Disney's 1960 movie Pollyanna featured the Glad Game, which had a profound effect on me when I was a child. I played the Glad Game featured in the movie through my childhood and adolescence. To play the Glad Game, you look for as many things as you can to be glad about, especially in a negative situation. Finding things to be glad about or finding things to be grateful for in a negative situation make the solutions appear. Walt Disney demonstrated the magical power of gratitude in Pollyanna, and thousands of years earlier, Buddha demonstrated the way to use the same magical power when he said,
Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. Gautama Buddha, 5th century BC, founder of Buddhism.
Let Buddha's words be your inspiration, and today take one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve and look for 10 things to be grateful for. I know it can be challenging to begin this practice, but Buddha is showing you the way to do it. Make a written list of 10 things that you're grateful for. As an example, your problem might be that you're out of work, and despite your best efforts, you're still unemployed. To magically turn this situation around, you have to do a concentrated practice of gratitude on the situation. Here are some examples of what you might say. I am so grateful to have had more time for my family during this period. I'm grateful that my life is in a lot better order because of the spare time I've had. I'm grateful that I've had a job most of my life and that I am experienced. I'm truly grateful that this is the first time I've been unemployed. I'm grateful that there are jobs out there and more new jobs are appearing each day. As a result of the unemployed person's gratitude, they will attract different circumstances, and their current situation must and will magically change. The power of gratitude is greater than any negative situation, and there are unlimited ways that the negative situation can change. All you have to do is practice gratitude and watch the magic take place. Let's take another example. A son whose relationship with his father is troubled. The son feels that no matter what he does, it never seems to be good enough for his father. I'm grateful that most of the relationships in my life are really good. I'm grateful to my father for working hard so that I could have the education that he didn't get to have. I'm grateful to my father for supporting our family through my childhood because I didn't have a clue then how much hard work and money it took to keep our family going. I'm grateful to my father for taking me to basketball every Saturday when I was a child. I'm grateful that my father is not as tough on me these days as he used to be in the past. I'm grateful that my father cares so much about me because he wouldn't be tough if he didn't care so much. I'm grateful that through my relationship with my father, I have learned to have compassion and a greater understanding with my children. I'm grateful to my father for showing me how important encouragement is in raising happy, confident children. I'm really grateful when I get to laugh with my father. Some people never got to do that because they didn't have a father. And for others who have lost their father, they will never have the chance to laugh with their father again. I am so truly grateful that I have my father, because amid the tough times, there have been good times, and there will be more good times ahead with my father. As a result of the son's heartfelt feelings of gratitude for his father, he will change their relationship for the better. The son changed the way he thinks and feels about his father, which immediately changes what he attracts from his father. Even though the son was being grateful in his mind, at an energetic and quantum level, the son's gratitude will have a magical effect on his relationship with his father. Provided he maintains his gratitude, by the law of attraction, the son must receive far better circumstances with his father, and their relationship must begin to improve immediately. Remember, you can tell your gratitude is working by the way that you feel. You should feel a lot better about the situation after practicing gratitude. The first evidence of gratitude's magical power working is your feelings lifting. So when you do feel better about it, you know the situation will improve and the solutions will appear. The answer to any negative situation you want to resolve is to focus concentrated gratitude on it until you feel better inside. Then you will see the magic work its wonder in the outside world. In making your written list, make sure you list each of the 10 things you're grateful for in the following way. I am so grateful for, or I'm truly grateful for, and finish the sentence with what you're grateful for. You can also use Walt Disney's way of using gratitude's magical power if you find it easier. I am so glad that, and finish the sentence with what you're glad about. Once you've listed 10 things you're grateful for, finish the magical way out of negativity practice by writing, thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. And just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. It may be a challenge, but see if you can make it through one day. There is an important reason to do this because most of us have no idea how much we speak negatively, but you'll have an idea after watching your words for a day. Remember that negativity and complaint bring more of those things, and if you're aware of what you're saying, you can stop and decide if you want the consequences of what you're about to say. Here is a magic lifeline you can use if you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative. Stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I'm really grateful for. Finish the rest of the sentence with something, anything, that you're grateful for. Take this magic lifeline with you and grab a hold of it whenever you need it. And if any little problem or situation appears in the future, remember to put out the embers with gratitude before it grows into a fire. At the same time, you will ignite the magic in your life.
Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful.
Recap of the magical way out of negativity practice.
Choose one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve. List 10 things that you are grateful for about the negative situation. At the end of your list, write, thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. Just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. If you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative, use the magic lifeline. Stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I'm really grateful for, and finish the sentence with what you're grateful for. Don't forget to count your blessings when you wake up in the morning. And before you go to sleep tonight, remember to use your magic rock to remind yourself to be grateful for the best thing that happened during the day.
So, the magical way out of negativity. We all have negative situations And for next 24 hours, you will not speak anything negative. You will find one negative situation in your life, and in your workbook like this, you will just write the 10 reasons why that negative situation brought positivity in your life. It may be from the remote past, it may be from the current past, doesn't matter. And you will see even negative situations, they have been blessings in disguise. And once you, just for 24 hours, don't speak anything negative about any situation. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And you will see a miracle. So, anybody would like to say something at this stage? Okay. So, these negative situations, they are so-called, I mean, you should just remove in these situations, remove the word negative. These situations are blessings. They are the gift from the universe. So from the medical world, finding the magical escape from negativity. Day 7, The Magic by Rhonda Byrne provides a journey to transform one's life through practice of gratitude, positivity, and mindfulness. For MBBS students and health professionals in India, where the pressure of academic rigor and patient care can lead to negativity and stress, Day 7 of the book provides valuable insights and techniques to break free from negativity and embrace the magic of positivity. This article delves into the key concepts of Day 7 and explores how they can be applied to the challenges faced in medical sciences. Day 7 focuses on the magical way out of negativity. It highlights that negative thoughts and emotions can be transformed into positive ones through conscious effort. The central principle is the law of attraction, the idea that positive or negative thoughts attract corresponding experiences. Applying Day 7 concepts to medical sciences, gratitude for the learning opportunities. Negativity often arises when faced with challenging concepts or difficult patients. And medical students can apply the concept of gratitude by appreciating the learning opportunities presented in these challenges. For instance, a medical student struggling with a complex case could shift their perspective from frustration to gratitude for the chance to enhance their diagnostic skills. Health professionals may encounter negative emotions when dealing with uncooperative or critical patients. By consciously choosing positive thoughts and emotions, medical practitioners can influence patient interactions positively. Instead of focusing on the patient's complaints, the professional can express gratitude for the chance to provide care and support. Mindful approach to stress. Medical fields are often associated with high stress levels. Mindful techniques can help manage stress and negativity. Professionals can practice mindfulness during surgeries or consultations, focusing on present moment rather than worrying about potential outcomes. The shift from complaints to solutions. Instead of complaining, about long hours or challenging cases, MBBS students can and health professionals can adopt a solution-oriented mindset. This shift empowers them to find innovative ways to address problems and contribute positively to their environments. A medical student is frustrated by the complexity of a biochemical pathway. Instead of dwelling on the frustration, they remind themselves how fortunate they are to have the opportunity to delve into the intricacies of the human body, ultimately aiding their understanding and a future patient care. Positive patient interactions. A doctor encounters a patient who is irritable due to their illness. The doctor consciously chooses empathy and gratitude for the chance to alleviate the patient's suffering. This approach leads to a more positive patient-doctor relationship and improved treatment compliance. Mindful stress management. During the high-pressure surgery, a surgeon practices mindfulness by focusing on each precise movement and breath. This mindfulness helps them stay composed and make accurate decisions and reduce the potential for negative thoughts to impact their performance. A nurse is overwhelmed by the constant influx of patients. Instead of complaining, they collaborate with colleagues to implement an efficient patient management system. This not only eases their workload, but also fosters a positive work environment. Conclusion. A Magic by Rhonda Byrne offers valuable lessons for medical students and health professionals in India to break free from negativity and embrace positivity by applying the principles of gratitude, positive thinking, mindfulness, and solution-oriented approaches. Individuals in the medical field can create transformative effect on the well-being, patient care, and overall healthcare environment. Day 7 serves as a guide to help them navigate the challenges of medical sciences with a magical perspective. So, thank you. So, we all have negative situations in our life, and we can just convert them into positives. It is possible that we can just bring these negative situations into blessings, and these blessings, they can bring many more reasons to be grateful for. So, anybody would like to share something at this stage? You can raise your hands. I can see Dr. Mandira Chetri. Thank you, Dr. Sushma. Ma'am, can you introduce yourself?
Hello,
Hello, ma'am.
am I audible?
Yes, very much.
Myself, Dr. Mandira Chetri. I'm currently working as a demonstrator at Dibrugarh AMCH.
Okay, very good.
So I have been introduced to your session by my previous HOD sir, Dr. Bisnuram sir.
Okay.
And I am very glad and very thankful for sir to introduce to me for introducing me to this lovely session.
Thank you. So, Now we just see a small video which I have created myself. I mean, we all belong to the same energy. I mean, the universe, in the evolutionary cycle of the universe, we all are interconnected. We are all one big whole. So quantum mechanics and the communities of practice, which resulted in MEU. And this is what I found some correlation in quantum mechanics and the communities of practice, which resulted in MEU India. And
primitive matter, and there was universe started.
So as we say, we are all part of the same energy. In quantum mechanics, they call it the Higgs particle. Everyone, there is a Higgs particle, ether, which is there everywhere.
Now, when this universe started, it was all the Higgs field, and there was a primitive matter, and that primitive matter, when the Big Bang took place, along the lines of E is equal to mc square, it formed the original matter. And this original matter, gradually evolution took place, and this original matter developed into early life from E is equal to mc square, followed by certain euglena or blue-green algae, and atoms. Before that, atoms were created, and these atoms led to certain formation of genes.
The guanine, cytosine, adenine. I mean, these atoms, they created genes.
Guanine, cytosine, adenine. I mean, they are all chemicals. And these chemicals, they came together and they formed unicellular organisms like amoeba, like algae, and gradually these unicellular organs, they developed into multicellular organisms, and along the path of evolution, there was the formation of the amphibians, the society. I mean, amphibians came to the land and then gradually developed into apes, followed by man, and along with all its problems, and this phenomena continues into the solar system. What we saw was the microcosm at the level of unicellular organisms, at the level of DNA, and there is a macrocosm. Now, a single gene at the level of the microcosm, it undergoes mutation and it forms a tumor, and this tumor develops into spreads to metastasizes to all of the body, and it causes problems.
It's just an atom forms into a gene, and which is basically energy flowing, and that energy is just by changing a single guanine sequence of guanine cytosine, it forms a mutation and then it forms a tumor, spreads all over the body, it mutates.
Now, at the macrocosmic level, a single human being like Osama bin Laden or a Hitler starts thinking differently or behaving in a different manner and then metastasizes from Afghanistan to New York. So there is a definite correlation between the macrocosmic level and the microcosmic level. Now if we extrapolate it to a Gandhi, then a single human being changes the entire society. Or
Gandhi just started behaving differently and involved whole of South Africa, from one person to whole, and when he came to India, he involved whole of India. So this is just one energy.
if you look at the microcosmic level, a change in the single gene leads to an athlete who can run better, or a single gene which produces a tall person. So basically, we have to focus on a small area, a single gene, a single point in this system, and see the interrelationships at microcosmic and macrocosmic levels.
Basically, what we find here, that there are the topics around those. So basically, just bringing gratitude into the system will change the entire ecosystem of society, of our college, of our university, of our state, of our nation, of our planet. A small gene, a single person, and the entire energy flow will change. And that is what is happening. Thousands and thousands of people are now, and it's a natural process by which all these things are happening. We are all part of the same energy, and this energy itself is regulating us towards from Kali Yuga to Satya. We just have to go with the flow. So, thank you, Dr. Vishnu. Anybody would like to share? So we can end it now. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Sushma. So today, just find one negative situation in your life and write 10 reasons why you are grateful for that negative situation, 10 reasons for gratitude for that negative situation. And you will find all the blessings from everywhere. So we end it here.